Hello, this is a demonstration video of an Advent 200 for an unusual application. What we're trying to do is put these labels onto these bitter bottles, or bottles, glass bottles for bitters. And I think what happens is it goes on and then it gets wrapped around the neck and the bottom. That's kind of the unique look for this particular product. And we have an Advent 200 set up. I'm just going to put this down here. And the idea is when we insert this, we're just going to be using the top guide to allow that bottom to form around, like as a just to form around it, and then you obviously take the second application and crush it with your hands or put it into a jig. So we're just going to go ahead and demonstrate that. We've only done it with sample labels that we cut to size. We just did that for the setup because we don't have many labels. So I'm going to insert it. As you can see here, it does a really nice job of actually putting that label on. You can see it gets wrapped around, and then the idea, I would imagine, is that the operator crushes that and then crushes the bottom. And then you get your finished product right there. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and label these other two and see how they come out. The machine's been on for 60 minutes. It's using hot melt adhesive. And I do have to make sure that I keep my hand at the bottom to keep it pushed up against the top guide. You can't use the bottom guide. But you can see it does a good job there. And we'll do this last one. And it's just a timing operation. So I can see when the label goes on, and once I get used to it, I think it's pretty straightforward. So you can see there, we did two really nicely. I'm just putting a skip glue pattern on there. Very nice and clean. I'm going to remove one label just so you can see how it's working. So it's putting hot melt glue along the trailing edge and then the leading edge. So it's only putting glue on about 25% of the label. You can see it goes on very, very securely. Let me just go ahead and rip this all off so you can see. Okay, so that's the leading edge. So it's putting about 1.5 inches of glue on the leading edge, and then obviously it gets wrapped around itself and then puts glue on the trailing edge to encase the label onto the glass bottle. So I'm just going to go ahead and relabel it. And there we go. You can see it relabeled it very nicely. It does a great job. You could probably average, once you get used to inserting and taking out the containers, I would say the operator should be able to do about 24 containers per minute fairly comfortably. So that is the Advent 200 labeling this unique product. Thank you.